Hello, hope you're having an incredible day. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you 3 methods for making money through Amazon FBA, even on a tight budget. I think you're gonna find the video very valuable, and if you do, all that I ask in return is that you hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, anything that you found interesting, anything that you have more questions about, agree, disagree with, all that in the comment section below. And lastly, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because there are a lot of other great videos currently here on this channel. And I can tell you there are a lot more coming very soon and I wanna make sure you don't miss out. So with all this being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So method number 1, this is arbitrage, both online arbitrage and retail arbitrage, okay? A lot of times when people think about Amazon FBA or they hear about the term Amazon FBA on YouTube or Facebook groups or Reddit or wherever it may be, what's commonly associated with that is Amazon private label or selling private label products on Amazon. Private labeling is essentially where you create your own product, okay? So for example, you have this idea based on research and analytics. You take this idea for a product that you have, you manufacture it in China, Pakistan, India, the United States, wherever, right? And get this custom product created. It doesn't exist anywhere else. It may be very similar to other products, but this is your own kind of unique version, or this could be a completely new invention as well. It could be either of those, right? Create this product, then you purchase usually a large amount and send that inventory to Amazon's warehouse, right? To their fulfillment center. And then there, Amazon handles all the fulfillment, the shipping, the storage, the returns, all of that, again, if you are an Amazon FBA seller, right? And that's a lot of times what people think about when they hear the term Amazon FBA, but that's just private labeling, right? There are many other forms of selling and generating profit on Amazon, and I actually have an entire video talking about all these different methods. So instead of going into, if you want more detail about that, you can check out that video. But here, what I'm referring to is online retail arbitrage. And if you haven't heard about this yet, that is essentially where you purchase products in one marketplace and sell for profit on another marketplace. Specifically, right, with retail arbitrage, it's buying name brand products inexpensively at a really steep discount. It could be places like Best Buy or Walmart or other places, right, in an actual retail store or a bookstore, right? Taking those products, you bought them very inexpensively and then you sell them for more on Amazon, right? What you can do is buy products, name brand products, right? Buy them really inexpensively, get them on sale, send them into Amazon's FBA warehouse, right? And then sell them via Amazon FBA. Okay, so that's retail arbitrage. Online arbitrage is essentially the exact same thing, buying name brand products really inexpensively, except instead of a retail store, you can do so online. And again, purchase online, you can ship them to Amazon's fulfillment warehouse, sell via Amazon FBA. And this method, the reason this is kind of method number 1 or why I highly recommend, especially if you haven't heard about this, definitely doing some more research into this method, is that it can take very, very little amount of capital up front, right? You're buying products at a very steep discount, and you can even buy just one product or a handful of products, right? You don't need to go and order, let's say, 500, 1,000, or 10,000 products, right? Which with private labeling, if you want to sell kind of that way and launch a product on Amazon, right, you'll need a much larger budget, you know, several thousands to even like $10,000, $20,000 or even more, again, depending on your objectives, where with arbitrage, you can start it for much less, a small fraction of the cost, right? Especially if you're only buying one product at a steep discount, just to kind of get the feel for it. What arbitrage can do for you is help you understand the basics and the functionality of selling products on Amazon, as well as understanding, you know, basic marketing, pricing, and shipping and all of that logistics kind of thing. Really kind of a great way entry level to understand Amazon FBA, and it's a really great way to get started for a very low amount of money, a very tight budget. Learn the basics, and you can move on from there if you want, or you can just scale that as much as you can, and you can generate a pretty decent income per month with online or retail arbitrage. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 to sell on Amazon on a tight budget, and this actually requires 0 upfront capital, however, will take some time, and that is to build an audience. So what exactly do I mean by that? How does that relate to Amazon FBA? Well, in my opinion, and if you've been following my channel, then you know this to be true, in my opinion, the number 1 way to generate income sustainably online over the long term, semi-passively, is by building and growing an audience around a specific niche, topic, or interest. And I'll talk about how this relates to Amazon FBA, but essentially what you'll do is step number 1, figure out what you're passionate about. Think about what you're uniquely passionate about. What is something kind of weird or cool that you like that maybe not all of your friends or family members like, right? Something kind of unique and distinctive. that you're passionate about. Number two, figure out where are other people that are also passionate about this topic. Where are they online? Are they in Facebook groups? Are they on Reddit? Are they on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, right? Where are these people that are interested in the similar topics as you are online, okay? So your passion, then you figure out where is everyone else that has the same passion. Step number three is to create content either on a daily or weekly, basis, basically as much as you can, right? Around this topic, useful information, helpful, entertaining, whatever that may be. Ultimately, content that each piece of content takes your viewer, your audience from, point one of being in a certain place in their life to a slightly better place. Whether that's entertainment, making them laugh, whether that's, informing them, teaching them something new, whatever that may be, but ultimately improving and increasing the quality of their life, even in a small way, for free through valuable content. Okay? To give you an example, because I know that seems a little bit weird or it may not make sense conceptually, especially how to monetize it, but think about this. This is actually something that I am interested in, hot sauce. Let's say I'm super passionate though about hot sauce and I want to start creating an audience around hot sauce. What I can do is, number one, I've identified my passion, that's hot sauce. Number two, let's say I figure out that a lot of my viewers, they're on TikTok and YouTube. Okay, so a lot of video-based content, okay? Number three, I start creating content on a daily to weekly basis. Maybe on YouTube, it's once a week. On TikTok, it's maybe 1 to 3 times a day that I'm creating content, basically as much as I can. And by the way, if you find a topic that you're passionate about, and this is a hobby that you already have, basically creating content can be a lot of just documenting things that you already do for fun or already do and you already enjoy, right? So it's not that much additional effort, and even if it is, it's enjoyable, okay? So there's a lot of reasons I like this method, which I'll get into in just a second, but I wanna kind of help you understand this. So hot sauce, they're on YouTube and TikTok. What do I do? Okay, so what I can do is create content like short videos or longer form videos of maybe the history of hot sauce, explaining the Scoville scale. What is truly the hottest pepper, right? Maybe hot sauce news. Maybe I give reviews. Maybe I have some funny videos of my friends and family trying hot sauce for the first time and they can't take it, right? Whatever it may be, just all different kinds of valuable content around the topic of hot sauce. And what happens is if I keep doing this, and if you keep doing this around a topic that you're interested in, like I'm kind of doing right now with YouTube and with passive income and Amazon FBA, you'll start to grow a following. People will see you and they're like, wow, this individual, right, this man or woman creates phenomenal content every single day or every single week. They're going to follow you, subscribe, follow, subscribe your email list, whatever that may be, or all of the above. Tell their friends and family about it, others that are interested in that topic, and you will grow and you'll gain trust. People will know you, people will look forward to more content from you. And later down the road, once you kind of grow a larger audience, what you can do is, for example, going back to the topic of hot sauce, maybe I launch my own version, right? I'm a hot sauce expert. I'm a hot sauce connoisseur. So why don't I create my own? So I create the best hot sauce line on earth. What do? I create it and I ship it to Amazon and I sell it via Amazon FBA. And guess what? I have an entire audience that will buy every single month. Right? So I've already built this audience. They'll buy my Amazon products. Maybe I create t-shirts, sell those on Amazon or other places as well, and they buy my t-shirts, right? Maybe I sell also courses online teaching step-by-step how to create different hot sauces or whatever else it may be, right? Kind of a silly example, but you could literally make this work. Like literally step-by-step, you could build a multi-million-dollar business on hot sauce. People have done it before. There are companies that sell millions of dollars worth of hot sauce every single year. So you can absolutely do that. Again, not saying it's easy. And by the way, anything that doesn't take a ton of money is going to take time, right? Anything that you want to achieve is going to take either a lot of money or a lot of time or both, right? So we try to find ways to kind of, maximize or have kind of the minimal time and money input. However, instead of trying to not spend a dime and not spend any time, at all and just get rich overnight, instead, why I preach this a lot is because if you find something you're passionate about, creating content and doing that extra work, just like I'm doing right now, is really not that difficult. Yes, it's not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna love every moment of it. There's gonna be a lot of learning and trial and error. However, overall, you're going to enjoy your life, right? You're going to enjoy creating that content. You're gonna enjoy doing the work around that. So that's why I recommend finding a topic that you're passionate about. There's gonna be passion that's gonna drive you. You're gonna have knowledge that's gonna help you differentiate. And then you can build an audience. You can ask that audience what kind of product you want. They're gonna tell you what they want. You create that product, sell it on Amazon FBA. Okay? That's kind of the oversimplified version. Extremely powerful. Yes, it will take time, but in my opinion, this is, like I said, building an audience is the #1 way to make money online, period. Because as you're creating valuable content, you can create other things that are valuable, but instead of them being free, people need to pay for them, like my courses on Udemy, for example, or my consultation services, right? I try to give as much for free here on YouTube as possible. However, for those wanting to take their business to the next level, I have other services and products to help people with that, okay? And I've had relative success so far with that. I'm not a multimillionaire yet, but you can do the same as well. So that's #2, building an audience. It can be absolutely free, and you can honestly also enjoy doing it. And the third way to start on Amazon FBA, even on a tight budget, is with consulting and freelancing. But let me explain before you kind of turn off and think it's not for you. Okay, so this is a true story. I had a woman reach out to me via email. She basically saw one of my YouTube videos, liked what she saw, wanted to learn more. And what she did is she reached out to me via email and actually scheduled 2 hours worth of consultations, which came to $200. So she spent $200. This was a Friday. We had the call on a Monday. So a 2-hour call with her, and I did my best to give so first of all, it's already great, $200 for 2 hours of my time, fantastic. And I did my very best to give her all the information that I know about Amazon FBA, selling on Amazon, and ultimately how to improve her Amazon side of the business, because she has a product that's sold on Amazon, on her own website, and in different retail channels, right? And she really wanted to grow the Amazon side of her business because there's so much potential, and there are so many large brands and small brands and new products being invented, and all these products, almost all of them I should say, want to get onto Amazon. There's a huge demand and a huge surge of brands and existing products and businesses that are trying to get onto Amazon, and they're looking for guides, and they're looking for people and consultants and freelancers to help them, okay? And essentially what I did, so 2-hour call with her, did my best to give her as much information as possible. It was a little bit overwhelming, but she loved it and said, hey, Summer, would you be interested in having weekly consultation calls where you can actually help me, kind of walk me through some of the different things that we discussed, and ultimately kind of step-by-step help her improve different parts of her Amazon listing and ultimately her Amazon business and advertising and all these different forms, just a little bit at a time, and ultimately increase her revenue and profit, okay, specifically on Amazon. So I agreed. She's paying me a premium, and I'm currently generating $150 a week for 1-hour consultations. Yes, there's some prep work beforehand and afterwards, and I do a little bit extra always because I always want to over-deliver for anyone that I'm serving, and which I'm, again, very, very grateful for, but this is very, very real, right? And again, she reached out to me, and you may think, well, Summer, you already have all this experience, you have your own YouTube channel that you've been growing and putting all this work into, but I'm starting from scratch. Again, you can still get to this point. I went from knowing nothing to now where I am today. Every single seller on Amazon, every single consultant or expert or guru, right? Well, not really gurus, but everyone else started from knowing absolutely nothing to where they are now, okay? They started somewhere. We're all born without any information or any knowledge, and we gain it as we go. So it's just your choice if you want to learn. And just a little strategy that I might recommend to you, okay? So #1, if you want to get clients, LinkedIn right now is your #1 opportunity, in my opinion. Great source of networking, hugely underutilized, but can be a really, really great platform to basically find potential clients. Fiverr, Upwork, FreeUp, these are all different websites that you can actually create a profile and potentially find business and find clients as well for your Amazon consultation or Amazon freelancing, okay? And how you can go about it if you're a complete beginner, which you very well may be, right, is #1, you can get started. You can maybe get started with retail or online arbitrage, just to kind of get your feet wet, kind of understand the Amazon platform, logistics, pricing, all that kind of stuff, right? You can start there, or you can just start completely from scratch and just take a course, like my $20 course on Udemy, and there are others as well, right? Not trying to promote it, just letting you know. So you consume a lot of free information on YouTube. You can take a $20 course on Udemy, learn as much as possible, then approach. This could even be a family member, a friend, but someone who either is currently selling on Amazon or who wants to sell on Amazon, and you can help them basically generate more profit on Amazon. Specifically, you can help them with their listings copywriting, with their search engine optimization, specifically their keyword optimization on their listing, improving their images, A/B testing their listing, improving their Amazon PPC performance or their Amazon advertising performance, right? There are a huge host of things that you can do to help. Even small changes can have a big impact. And for them, what you can do is you can approach them and say, hey, I'll do these services, X, Y, and Z for you for 100% free. And if you see an increase in profit or increase in revenue, which guys, I'm telling you, there are so many Amazon listings that need so many help. It's insane. There's a huge need. I think you're gonna hear a lot more videos about this opportunity of consulting and freelancing for Amazon sellers in the future, because there's a huge opportunity. I can't even describe it. I see so many Amazon listings myself that I'm like, I can improve this listing, and just go down. And there's more listings that I can improve that I couldn't improve, right? So there's a huge opportunity. So plenty of opportunity out there, and you can find ways to improve these listings with some of the methods that I mentioned. And to you, that can cost you literally $0. You can approach someone, say, hey, I'll do this work for you for $0. And if I do a great job, if I increase profit for your business, which is honestly in a lot of cases is not that difficult, then they can write you a review, right? Leave you a review and consider, hiring you on for monthly services in the future, right? You can do this for your first, you can find 5 clients, do that with 5 different businesses. You have 5 reviews. You have now 5 potential clients who want to take you on for future months. And you have 5 people that if you deliver and get them great results, for you, that's great because it can cost you literally $0 to get started. It can give you the experience that you need and the testimonials that you need to kind of launch you and get more clients, okay? Benefit to them is obviously they get free work, okay? And also another benefit to you is that if you do a good job, those people can actually hire you on for future months, recommend you to others, and even if they don't, you have those reviews to go and get potentially some more clients. So that's just kind of one way, that's with kind of Amazon listing services. There's also, and that's on the consulting side. On the freelancing side, Amazon product photography and videography, these are huge opportunities. Amazon tax professionals and accountants to help sellers and e-commerce sellers with sales tax and a whole host of other things. There are huge opportunities in many different areas all around Amazon FBA and the topic of selling on Amazon, right? So huge opportunity. A lot of people aren't aware of this. So maybe as you're watching this, you were thinking, your goal is to generate whatever your goal is, right? You want to generate more income, more profit, and maybe you want to do so in less time than you're taking now at your current job. You can absolutely do this with the 3 ways that I just mentioned today, guaranteed. Now, doesn't mean that you will, right? But can you generate more money in less time than you are now with these 3 methods? Yes, it's absolutely possible, right? Again, it's going to take you some time. It's going to take trial and error. It can even potentially take a little bit of money up front, but it can take a lot less money than getting started on Amazon FBA with private label, wholesaling, or other methods. And I hope you found these methods valuable. If you have any questions about these, let me know in the comments below. And if you found it helpful, be sure to leave the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos. I have a lot more great videos coming to you very, very soon. A lot more in-depth tutorials, go into a little bit more detail about what I discussed here. So if you are interested in those videos, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll make sure that you're notified when those come available. As always, thanks so much for watching. Hope this was valuable, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.